And here, look at this. 3 lines on only 2 levels. Very compact. Hello and welcome to a new episode of Me Suddenly Gaming. We are playing Dyson Sphere Program and we have some projects going on here. First one we're going to have a look at today is taking these oil refineries that are producing hydrogen and applying the X-ray tracking that we have researched. Where is it? Well, can't find it. Here it is. Now this is a process that basically takes 2 hydrogen atoms and turn them into 3 hydrogen atoms. So if we feed in the hydrogen that itself produces by putting it in a loop and extracting the excess hydrogen, we are in theory creating infinite hydrogen. I've done this a couple of times before, so I'm going to see if I can remember how to do it. So here we go. Well, we're going to start by filling in this little C because it's in the way. Now this automated line we created here might be quite messy, but at least it does the job. Here's 1,000 of these. Let's put back 24, 25. And just fill in that little C. Now, I don't really like to use the concrete flooring that you get from filling in. Turn it off. I like the natural look better. Out of soil pile. Okay, let's see if this is enough room. I think it should be. So I've hooked up, noisy guy. I've hooked up 3 oil refineries here to this line. So we shouldn't run out of oil anytime soon. I don't know how many oil refineries I could actually build. I'm guessing, well, quite a few more, but let's see. We do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do 12. No particular reason, just don't think about it. Yeah, I really wish I had looked around for a mod to copy and paste and do one of these whole units at once. Right now this is tedious work, but it has to be done, so let's just get on with it. Yeah, that should be this line done. Let's do this one. Okay, so the first little setup is ready. This is easily expandable if it works. That's a big if. Right now we have these guys producing crude oil and hydrogen. Now we are going to send the hydrogen into this loop where these guys are producing out of 2 hydrogen, 3 hydrogen and 1 energetic graphite. So that basically means for every 2 hydrogen we pump in, we get 3 out. We can do that infinitely and get an infinite amount of hydrogen, but let's start with this first. I'm not sure if this works. Crude oil for now has been sent in here, but we'll turn this around, pump it into the oil refineries here. The energetic graphite for now is just being stored in a bunch of boxes. This is not recommended by anyone, but it's what we'll do for now, and then we'll turn it into something useful later, hopefully. I'm not sure how fast these are going to fill up. I am afraid it's going to happen really fast, but yeah, we're just gonna have to live with that. Why are there already graphite in there? Oh yeah, these have started. Okay. So we then have to turn this one around and power everything up. And hopefully it works. There's also a T-junction here, as you can see. That's because if this line is absolutely full coming in here, this one will have priority, because the one that goes straight ahead will have priority before the one that comes in. So you will not get this one filled up with oil that can't get out, and then these guys stop making what's going on here? These guys will stop making hydrogen. Hey, and there we got the planetary logistic systems. We're going to be utilizing them as soon as possible, but for now, let's power this place up, see if it actually works. Okay, I'm actually a little excited now. And then let's hook it up to the mainframe, so to speak. Okay, what happens now? These guys don't have power. This guy and... Alright. Is it working? Absolutely not. Why not? Because these are all filled up with hydrogen and there's no oil. Okay. Final piece of the puzzle. And here we go. Production is starting. Okay, I see a little problem with the design already because, as I said, in a T-junction like this, this line will have priority. So if this one is full, these can't get out, this one stops production. We'll have to think about a solution for that. It might turn into a problem, I'm not sure. Okay, hydrogen is sent over here, where it goes through a sorter. This one is told to filter everything straight ahead, but if there's too much on the line, it will throw it out on the right side. For now, that's into our matrices, or the science labs. Matrix lab. This seems to be way more than we need, so let's put up some storage. We don't have any. Let's build some. 1 second. Okay, excess hydrogen is now being stored in these tanks. Well, should put the bottom on. These should suffice for now. These store 10,000. And yeah, looking good. Shouldn't be a problem for a long time. Anyway, we do need the hydrogen for later. We can turn it into a different compound I cannot remember the name of right now, which we can turn into very useful fuel rods. Can burn for electricity, burn in our little mecha dude. And this, for now, seems to be working. Every time there's a gap, it gets filled in. Every time there is excess, it gets thrown out, which creates a gap, which gets filled in. Okay. Well, this is the first design. These guys are not producing anything. This is the only one producing. Yeah, this is not ideal. Okay, let's have a look at this because we need to solve this little problem of these not getting into the actual loop. Be right back. Okay, the solution was as simple as it is brilliant. Maybe not brilliant, but it's simple. Basically, just instead of trying to put the hydrogen back into the loop here, we send it out to a single conveyor belt here and back into the sorter. This way, same thing happens. Everything that's there's room for gets thrown into here. Everything excess will get into here and stored in our storage container over here, which I am thinking might be starting to fill up already. Well, let's see. Nah, 1500. There's time to set up something else and use it for something smart. So now we'll just turn these around too, and the whole thing should be fully operational. And that's it done. Hydrogen production is definitely a lot faster. You see, we have the same problem here though. These first oil refineries are actually creating so much hydrogen that these last one can't get into the line. We'll solve that later by just making these conveyor belts faster, so we don't have to worry about that. And everything goes over here. Excess hydrogen, plenty. This one Another 1,000 since we last checked. Let's throw on some more research here. And that will spend some more. And research will go faster. Okay. I'm kind of happy with this. It's not too messy either. Everything is in line. Yeah, this is good. Except this little part. This is not good. But okay, this will take a long time before it fills up.
Your production compound has reached a certain scale.
You say this every time I load a game. Please leave me alone. So we want to fill in a lot of oceans around the base now to be able to have room for our next project. The new and better design of the whole automation. The problem with that, of course, is that you need soil to fill in. And there's not a lot of soil in our inventory right now. But Now's tree, our neighbor planet, or our sister planet, has these small mountain things. I wouldn't exactly call it a mountain, but it's a big pile of soil. The trick here is just build stuff on it. And I think this is the biggest thing in my inventory. And then you get all the soil. There's a lot of soil actually for just putting down a few of these. And then we just tear them down, do it again. Should have had more with me. Do I have anything else that I have a lot of? 76. Yeah, let's just pop this up everywhere. Gather the soil. Do your thing, little robot thingies. These little construction droids must be so confused right now. He's just tearing it down again. What the hell is he doing? Yeah, I've lost my mind. Never you mind. Okay, the soil pile count is now over 500,000. I'm hoping that should be enough because this is also really boring. Some repetitive tasks in this factory games, but that's part of the charm, I guess. It's gonna be very lovely when we can just pull out the hydrogen and the therium straight out of this lovely brownish gas giant. One day. One beautiful day. Okay, I have a brand new idea for a design for this automation. It's inspired by a picture my brother sent me. He clearly thinks I need some help. But yeah, we're just gonna have to tear this thing down, I guess. And hope that we don't need any of the stuff in here when we're building the new setup. Because then we'll be in trouble. But let's just start, see how it goes. Here's a new feature that I didn't know was here. So basically, you try to pick up something, but your inventory is full. So instead, like before, it just disappeared. Now you litter. So it's just lying here. And let's see. Yeah, you can pick it back up. Nice. I like that feature. Okay, very good. Want to see a little trick? So you want to get a conveyor belt over another conveyor belt. So you build it like this close, up one level. This one is tilting over a bit because of the skewing of the grid, but never mind that. Then delete these. Oops. Build on ground level again. And then connect them. Now you just get this little bit of a bridge instead of having to go up one level and down one level. It's neater. There you go. Little trick. And here, look at this. 3 lines on only 2 levels. Very compact. And here is the start of the new setup for all the automation, building all the stuff we need. For now it's just stored around in the boxes here. Very, very neat. The principle here, I took this from a picture as I said, but I basically stole the whole idea. I had this general idea and I saw this picture and it was this whole arrangement with the sorters, the 2 tiered sorters was brilliant. Basically, you bring your all the resources in. On the first tier here, we make the rings, then we make the magnetic rings. Here we're bringing the gears, or the gears. For the gears, we need the iron ingots, which come in here. Everything that is needed will be pulled out from the bottom of one sorter and then up, and then comes out whatever you need, and it will be pulled up to level 2. Everything that goes in this direction is on level 2. Everything that goes in this direction is on level 1. Hopefully nothing crashes. It also means that you had to put everything in on the right side and out on the left side. That way you will have no problems. You see here, for example, I pulled it in here, but I also took these out, and that's why we have to make this little thing, which I think is cool to implement just because I can. Of course, you could build this whole thing a lot more efficient or better with the planetary stations that I've been talking so much about, but I'm at the point I just want to see if I can do it. I think I'm going to be having a lot of those projects where it's not necessarily the most efficient way to get forward in the game, but I want to challenge myself a bit. For now, this looks neat enough. Hopefully we can keep control over what goes out, what's on each line. For example, you have the magnetic rings. We're going to try to put up all the things that need them up to a certain point, and then stop the magnetic rings, so we don't have to use the space down here as much. Let's see, you have to pull the magnetic rings all the way to the end of this thing. Well, then the conveyor belt would have to go all the way, and all the other new stuff would have to go on the bottom. So okay, I have a plan. Let's see what we can do. This is tinkery work, but we're setting up all the engines now. The next one will need the energetic graphite, and I'm not sure if anything else needs that on this system. So if not, this goes in. If not, we can just take one line in here on the next one where the most complicated or the highest level engines are. And if we do need the graphite on other places, we'll just put it in on a line down here like everything else. So what are we pulling out here? The engines, yes, okay. So it needs to be there, 3 away. I think that is the space you need. And let's put in these. Okay. 2 of the engines are running. And the last one, energetic graphite. I'll go get some coal. See you in a bit. So here we have the production of the super magnetic rings. These need the magnets. So now we'll see. Magnets are being produced here. We can just pull them out from here. And since everything is on level 1, we can just do level 2 all the way over here. I don't know if we need it for anything else, but just in case, we'll put in one of these so we can extend it. Actually, we should put that one further away. There we go. This one in here, level 1 out and up here. So yeah, I mean, kudos to the guy who designed this part. Or I designed this part, but the idea, the concept, that's second level. Sorry. The idea and the concept is from a picture that I saw. I don't know who made the picture. If anybody knows, let me know in the comments, because this is brilliant stuff. Alright, now it has everything it needs. And I should have a line out, which is gonna crash. Did I do it second level again? Alright, off you go. It's gonna crash. So we're just gonna remove this and try something else. Let's see, if we build this one here, build a level 1 out and up. Yeah, then we can just continue the level 2 if you needed. And the one that comes out will not crash with this one. Okay, on we go. And the production of the supermagnetic rings is up and running. Let me just tell you that this is one of the components that I never automated on my first run of this game. And running around making these every time you need the conveyor belt Mark III or whatever else these are used for. Well, let me say that is a pain. Not this time. Not this time, I tell you. We have just put one single coal line in here. Or not coal, it's actually called energetic graphite. But it's just one single line in. I couldn't find anything else that uses that particular component for their recipes. We do need them for making diamonds for a lot of stuff later, but we'll do a diamond production somewhere else, and then by that time we will use planetary logistic systems. But right now, yeah, as I said, I just want to build this to see if I can do it, and I think it's looking good right now. Okay, have a look at this. I'm really happy with this. So we have the mining machines here. They need 4 components. It's the circuit boards, the gears, the iron, and the magnetic coils. Now they share 2 of these ingredients with these Tesla towers, the iron ingots and magnetic coils. So we put those on the left side, an outgoing line, because these aren't components, they are a finished product. We're going to save over here somewhere. And this little setup pulls out a magnetic coil and an iron. It pulls out a iron and a magnetic coil, and it pushes out the finished product. Filled completely up with sorters. Yeah, I'm happy with that one. Let's put it on the other ones too. And that is the end of this episode. Our hydrogen production is up and running, easily expandable until we get to the gas giant. We have the production, the automated production for our basic components up and running. Next there, we need to put in more of the complex components, get the, well, everything we need out of that whole setup. And we need to be getting on with the yellow science, continue on our technology tree and get into space. If you like this episode, you know, click the like button. And if you want to see more, please subscribe. Until next time, I'm Suddenly Gaming. Goodbye!